It's a time for a package from China. I must say they look kind of weird. Okay, it's package from China time. Let's go! Ooh. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's awesome that you're tuning in, because in this video we are going to take a close look at the Blackhawk X21 7-inch large screen handheld, also called the Game 3001. Oh man, I've been waiting for this handheld for a very long time. It's, by the way, from my favorite brand, Powkiddy, because Powkiddy makes a lot of great devices, a lot of shitty ones but also a lot of great ones, and this one I wanted to have this in the collection over here. Nevertheless, now we're going to get inside the box and we're going to play, we're going to have some fun, so consider subscribing, hit the bell, become one of the Wicked family, and let's go. Okay, so this is what we're going to get inside the box. It comes with the old school AV out cable with just a basic jack. I'm going to test it out because I'm curious how this is going to work. So then we're having, seriously, a mini USB cable in 2020. See, that is something I don't get. So most of the time we're having now micro USB, sometimes in Type-C, but USB mini, seriously? Frick, stop doing that. Okay, so the headphones, this is something you don't get with every system, but I can tell you these things are not a very good experience. Sound horrible. I rather don't have these things because I will use my own. Okay, so, okay, wait, what? Okay, why are they calling this the X? See, this is what I call with the naming. So with this toilet paper manual, it says that it is the X20, but the other one says it is X21, and it is just making no sense whatsoever. I know they are doing a relabeling of these things, like basically one factory in China, I'm guessing, making it. And wow, these letters are very tiny. But some basic explanation about it. We're going to also do an ETA Prime moment talking about the specs and what you can do with it. Oh boy. But first, let's remove this. Holy crap, holding this thing in my hand, it feels quite comfortable, so that is one thing I just want to quickly point out. So the shell is made, of course, out of plastic, but it has more like this metallic, glossy black touch to it. Man, I love it. I love how it looks. I love how it smells, by the way, because when I open the box, it smells not chemical, but it smells kind of nice. The analog sticks feel nice, more like PlayStation 2. The position of the right joystick is not perfect, as you can see. It will get my thumb bashing through the joystick when I want to press the A, B buttons. The D-pad, I like it. I like it a lot. Do you know what a fun thing is? Is that we're having the GXD. For the people familiar with the Android versions, so far I know this is exactly a one-on-one copy. I don't have the original one. Maybe in the future we'll do a review about it, because that other thing is around 350 euros. Seriously, this thing's crazy expensive. But still, the shell itself looks identical when you're looking at the pictures. So on the left side, we're going to get the plus or minus. This is for volume control. Very clicky buttons. The D-pad feels kind of weird, feels kind of mushy, but not bad at all. It's more like I have this floating D-pad, kind of weird. Here having the joystick already mentioned. They feel quite nice, so I like it a lot. So at the right side we're going to get the select and start, same clicky buttons. Nice joystick, the A, B, X, Y. The quality of the buttons, a lot of space between the buttons and the casing. You can see the wiggle around. The touch itself is not bad at all. Okay, so we're having here two USB connections, and this is quite an interesting feature. This is something you don't see very often. You can pretty say it's rare nowadays. We're having a TF card slot, we're having the mini USB for charging and data transfer, an AV out, headphone out, and we're having here the on-off switch. And what you can see with a tiny button, you cannot press it normally, but this is the reset button. So if you have any problems, you can basically use that one for resetting the system. On both sides we're going to get shoulder buttons. They are placed very nice, so when you're holding it in your hand you can press them very easily, but only we're having 6 buttons total, because we're only having 2 shoulder buttons. In the beginning of this video I already mentioned that I like how it feels in my hand, and the shoulder buttons can be reached very easily. I can't say that for the X and Y again, so that's a little bit of a bummer. By the way, why is X and Y? Is it not A, B, X, Y? Why did they basically swap it over? What the hell is going on with this thing? You can see that nice glossy sticker that says 16 GB, and this means this thing has an internal storage space of 16 GB. And not to forget, in 2021 they're still giving us the shitty 1 megapixel cameras. Oh boy, I don't get it why they're adding these. Give a good one, or don't do it at all. Okay, so let's boot it up. It boots up in a couple of seconds. He does it very quickly. The new boot up menu or boot up sequence looks very cool with Ryu and Coma. And within a couple of seconds we're going to get the new fancy menu. They did a lot of improvements, like having a very fast menu, I like it a lot. So we're having now MAME, Famicom, Super Famicom, Mega Drive, Game Boys and Classic and others. And the others is basically if you want to add a CF card, add to your own games, there's a possibility with this system. Okay, here we're having settings, tools, ebook, music and movie. For the shitty camera, we're going to need to go to tools. Here we're going to get the shitty camera function with the 1 megapixel. Settings, with settings, there are some new interesting settings here. So for example, we're having the output on the first page. If you want to go to TV out, you need to set it to TV out, that's it. But there is not a lot of stuff you can change out, and there is also no aspect ratio if you don't like the widescreen gameplay. Maybe you can find it in the quick load quick save menu, but therefore we need to boot up a game, and most of the time you press select to start. Okay, so when you're in the game, I will show you now. There's only one thing they mess up already. So when you're pressing select, it goes into the special menu. We can do a quick load, quick save. The only thing is that we're having 3 slots for each game, but there is no aspect ratio they can change out. So with the previous models like the let's say it was the X16 and all the other versions, we had more like a different kind of software, but we can change the aspect ratio. And why did they mess it up with the select? Because with arcade we need to press the select button for entering credit. But they mapped it to the somehow they messaged us to the start. Yep, they mapped it to the start. Okay. Ooh, and you can see that the game is not running like it should be. It's playable, don't get me wrong. So the analog stick is very sensitive. Shut up, you stupid witch. You sound like a freaking goat. Okay, let's try the D-pad. Oh. Not bad, man, not bad. Okay, got hit. Was not paying attention, I was looking at my screen of the camera. But so far so good. So what I find a really big bummer with this handheld, we have this gigantic 7-inch product with only having one tiny mono speaker over there at the bottom. See, at least give us 2 stereo speakers, because this is just really awful. Because this handheld is not cheap at all. And you can now see with the intro that the image is really choppy. This is not like it should be. And also can some differences with the audio. No, it's not the speaker that is so bad. You can just hear the speaker go into this weird state. It doesn't sound like it should be. Holy crap, what the hell did they do with the NES part? Oh! What the hell is going on, man? Choppy soundtrack. Sounds completely off. Oh boy, this is not a really good start. Sound effect when I'm dying. Wait, why can't I die? Oh, they used it in cheat version or something like that. What the? No, don't want your stupid skateboard. Go away. Oh boy. Oh my. And I was thinking it couldn't get any worse than this. We're having Sonic on Turbo Mode. That's a new experience, playing this game on Turbo Mode. Oh. Something I don't get is that they mess up, sometimes you just mess up one single emulator. But it's just another thing that they basically mess up most of them. Next one. See it. So this is the... Okay, so these are the buttons. But it's just safe to say, my friends, that this is just a freaking nightmare. How can you mess something up? So, you know, like a couple of years ago, these emulation handhelds were pretty awful, but nowadays they are looking quite nice when you're looking at the controls and the display is getting bigger. But then we're having, let's say, a couple of them that are pretty good, and then we're having out of the blue, one thing of these handhelds is just pretty so awful. And maybe this is more like good enough for most people, but let's be honest, if you want to have emulation, you just need to be spot on or close to it. I just wanted to try a different game just to see how the emulation goes with this one, but you can already see it with the background. It's just freaking awful. Oh crap. But the question is more like, if you find this good enough to enjoy some games, the analog stick is pretty good. Okay, what just happened? I have no idea. Whatever. Okay guys, so I promised you a short gameplay for the TV out function, and that is what we're going to do. The signal itself, yeah, it's analog out, so it looks kind of washed out. So let's go and let's play one game and just see how it works. Oh, they even messed up the Neo Geo part. Oh, seriously, a turbo metal slug. Woohoo! 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 Yeah. Okay guys, so the TV out function seems to be working, but I can say these are the most difficult videos to make, because I was expecting a lot from the X21 from Powkiddy, but I can say it's quite disappointment, the same way I said just Powkiddy. The reason why, if you look at the full video, you can see that there were so many problems with this handheld. Now in 2021, that were more like, now we're finally going to get the new generation of handhelds. They will work just fine. Guess again, they basically messed it up big time. Such a big bummer, simply because when you're looking at this device, it was not bad at all when you're looking at the shell and the way how it plays. Slap in an IPS display, some better software, and I think you will have a very good experience. Because the shell itself and how it feels, the grip, I love it. I'm a big fan of the shell itself. Yeah, and nevertheless, this is what you're going to get. Like the title will say, it's more like the 7-inch emulation nightmare it is, or something that looks like it. I want to thank you for watching. Consider subscribing, hit the bell, become one of the Wicked family, and I will see you in the next video.